SEO drives 1,000% more traffic than organic social media, but every one of my clients already knows this because they're living it now. There are many others, though, that have heard this, yet most heads of digital and marketing still ignore this #1 revenue-generating digital marketing channel. Okay, maybe you're one of the smart business leaders and you already know this. You might be wondering, okay, so what one thing could my team and I be doing right now to get more of that revenue-generating traffic to my website? Great question. One of the first things we do with all our SEO clients is what's called the website quality audit, because we know we can correct 90% of their website issues through that work. We do this first because we know search engines send traffic to websites they deem to be high quality. Next question is, well, what does website quality actually mean? And how does my website actually stack up against those better ranking competitors? Let's go back to the office and I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. All right, we're back in the office and now we're going to get right into answering your question, which is, what is a website quality audit? What is website quality? What does that actually mean? So let's just kind of review, first of all, when I talk about website quality, what I'm specifically referring to are things that matter from an SEO standpoint. User experience is one of those pieces of the overall SEO picture. In the user experience, when we add user experience and we couple that with SEO, that is what makes up website quality, or the real high-performing web pages. So in user experience, we have things like clean information architecture. So non-technical terms, is the code clean within the site? Can the actual search engines crawl and access all the pages in the website? Is it easy to navigate? Is it mobile friendly? Are the call to action buttons easy to access? Are the page the pages in the website, do they load very seamlessly? Is there website accessibility? Meaning, can those with disabilities access the pages in the website, whether through a screen reader or audio devices? And also page design. If your website was done before 2017, or even worse, 10 or more years ago, that's where we need to start considering updating that page design. Those things are all in the user experience column. The things on the SEO side, again, on-page optimization, we're always talking about unique titles, meta description, quality content, having a content strategy, addressing searchers' intent, internal linking. When we put those things together, that's what we get are high-performing web pages. So what do we and Google look at to determine this? Well, that's, as I mentioned before, user experience, because Google does have an entire document that outlines all of this. When we run a website quality audit, we automatically include all those that Google outlines. All right, so there are these three different components. In addition to overall user experience, we're also looking at sites that are popular. They get mentioned across the internet. That gets measured through links, through mentions, traffic, lots of different ways. Now, measuring popularity is also important because Google doesn't want to send traffic down some irrelevant, outdated half site. So that's why popularity of the website is really important. The next one is sites that satisfy searcher intent. And this is done through high quality, relevant content. What is quality content? And does your site have sufficient content to reach your target audience at all phases of their research and the buyer's journey? That is what's going to satisfy that searcher's intent. And then overall website quality. Sites that have low quality pages, poor site structure, technical crawl roadblocks, maybe there are broken internal links or pages informing Google not to index and crawl them, or the pages in your site are very slow loading. These all play a role in the overall quality and, by extension, performance of your website. All of our website quality audit, the things that we actually look at, we do a current SEO snapshot. So how has your website been performing in the last, let's say, 12 months, and certainly within the current year that we're looking at. We want to understand how it's performing. We also do a thorough analytics review. We want to set the foundation to track campaign progress and the return on investment. The next thing is a technical analysis, because we always want to make sure that there are no technical barriers to Google or any of the search engines accessing and indexing any of the pages in our website. So we do a thorough review of the technical errors that we found, and we create an actual audit with a corrections matrix, and it's all prioritized according to the most impactful things that are going to directly impact search. So we want to get those out of the way. Next is keyword opportunities. So we have a look at your keyword universe, and we try to understand from a competitive perspective where you are, where your competitors are. Where is that gap? We establish a gap analysis out of that, and then we're then able to create a content strategy. And that defines the type of content that will have the most impact on your brand and in your business. Finally, we go through a whole execution roadmap so that we help our clients understand, okay, now that we've got all of this, what do we do next? All right, let's shift gears and jump right over inside the actual website quality audit. So every website quality audit comes in the form of an actual workbook. It's an Excel workbook, but it's really a Google Sheets workbook that we create for our clients. So we went through the technical audit, the content audit. We pull all of the data inside this website quality audit, and then we prioritize things from high, medium, and low. This is all dependent on what matters from a search perspective. Also, we also look at what are the resources available to us in order to get those things implemented. Everything is in a bucket, whether it's technical or content. Then we describe the specific action, what that is. We just determine who the owner is. We create a little summary or a detail exactly of what it is. We also link it directly to an actual recommendations document that they have access to. So in the aggregation, in this specific client situation, there were only a certain number of pages they only wanted us to do an analysis of. So we took those pages and we prioritized those in our aggregation tab. And we're categorizing them again here by the different types of technical actions or content actions. We're looking at the different types of content that's in the page. We're also taking into consideration user experience as well. We go into recommendations. We go all in and describe exactly everything. So we don't just hand over our recommendation over to a client and say, good luck and hope you can get these implemented. We actually sit with, whether it is our business owner client or development team, and we walk them through step by step what actually has to get done. We also do have technical people on our team who can also help with that as well. Content also much the same way. And what we're doing here is we're really defining all of the existing content. If we don't need to reinvent the wheel by recreating new content, we want to optimize all the content that exists on the website. This is also going to improve the overall quality of our website. And then finally, we're going to create a content structure. So this comes out of that content analysis. So previously I've talked about pillar and cluster or hub and spoke. It essentially is an education for the client so that they understand the purpose and what it is we're trying to do. And then we develop an actual pillar or hub and spoke for our actual clients. And then we help them flush out we're doing the research, the search analysis to really identify the different topics that we could put or incorporate within those pillars that we've established, or we helped our client understand exactly what it is that they needed. Now, anytime anybody has any questions about what website quality audit is or whether it is necessary, we 100% would offer you the fact that it is absolutely important to establish a website quality audit. And generally, we recommend doing this at least once a year. Most websites or most clients that we work with are not massive, hundreds of thousands of pages in an e-commerce site. And so therefore, we recommend if you've got less than 50 or 100 pages in your website, you can pretty much get away with a once a year website quality audit. If you are interested in having a website quality audit done for your company, drop SEO below. Somebody from my team will be happy to get in touch with you and schedule a website quality audit for your company. If you have any questions in general about what is a website quality audit, you still didn't get anything here, or anything further about your specific website, drop them below. I'm happy to answer those.